Day 100, road to a million. Cool to think that we made it 100 days so far. Crazy to see that April 7th is day 100. I was going to film this after I took a shower because I just got back from yoga. I just figured I might as well record this now before I go hop in the shower because I may chill for tonight, just kind of watch a James Bond movie is kind of my thought. Today, I didn't really do much. I mean, I guess I did do something. I ended up listening to this interview for this insurance company. I was doing a little bit of research on them as well too, and they're like, "Oh, it's a scam," and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of figured," because so they have this concept, and all I can do is I can say I can respect the concept that they have because it's like, okay, to get your insurance license. Take 5 days to get your insurance license. Once you get your insurance license, then you have a couple of days of training. Once you have a couple of days of training, then you'll get started and you'll get working. And it's like you have to put up an upfront investment of almost $200 or something like that, which there's nothing wrong with that. I think it works for some people and some people need that. And then it's then you start selling and they start to give you all these high numbers. And I'm like, okay, I get that. Because, dude, the interview process for this company was literally just here's a group interview. This is what we go over. All right, here's a one-on-one interview. Here's what we go over. No questions about my background. No questions about what I do. No questions about anything that I've ever done. I didn't even get to really ask them questions. Just I'm like, okay. And then this last one was too. It's all right, these are the things. This is how you do your training. This is where I'm going to follow up. This is what we do. I ended up leaving the meeting halfway through and then coming back. But it's just there's 21 people, including myself and then the host as well, the guy that was hiring everybody on. And I was like, they have that many people and we're hiring. So it's if you guys ever need money or you ever want to learn something, go get your insurance license. You can do it at any insurance place. It's super easy, super simple. At least I would assume it is. You could get your insurance license in 5 days, at least for life and health. Life and health, I have heard and understood that that's one of the hardest types of insurance to sell because people are why do I need life insurance? So it's just about finding that unique angle to be able to sell that to them. But I found it fascinating that there was that many people that showed up. I just found that fascinating. I was just there's this many people that are showing up to this interview. Didn't even feel like an interview. It almost felt like a webinar in a sense, where it's just hey, this is what we're doing. This is how you get started. You put up that front, and then you start selling for us. You're a W-2 employee. We give you leads. It's okay, perfect. And then you start making money. And I'm like, okay, I get that. Felt a little MLM to me, just slightly. Which some of these, every company in a sense, I guess, is an MLM. Even though most MLMs is you reach out to everybody. So it's tough because it's an MLM is a multi-level marketing. And typically it's MLMs because most of them are schemes, but not all of them, but maybe most of them are. So it's you have both of these, and it's just what they do is the person at the bottom usually makes the lowest amount of money and the person at the top makes the highest amount of money, which that's technically how it is in almost every sales organization that you're a part of. Or any company that you're in, the people on the bottom usually make the lowest, and then the people on the top always seem to make the highest. So, it's tough, dude. But it's just they're talking you're in here for 10 years, 5 years, and then you get all the residuals, and that's why I think insurance can be good. But it's just I just wanted to see how they did their hiring. I wanted to understand how they did their processing and be hey, well, here's another option if I needed to, even though my main goal is to be able to do coaching and YouTube and podcasting full time. So that's what I do. That's why I make these videos every single day to help me stay accountable to creating videos each and every single day, get me more comfortable to talking to a camera and understanding that, hey, there are people that are going to be watching this, even though nobody's watching it right now. So right now, when I do record these, it is me talking to myself. But when I post it, it's not me talking to myself anymore, which is weird. It's such a strange concept because once I wrap my head around it, it's just when I'm talking to the camera, I'm not talking. It's helping me visualize, be okay, this is a person that I'm talking to. Maybe most of the time, I dropped a pretzel. Maybe most of the time when I talk with people, I don't talk like this because it is a lot. It's very quick. It's very sporadic. It's ba 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 ba, and I know I should just slow it down. I didn't want to slow it down. This is just sometimes how my mind works. It runs very, very fast, and that's why when I read and I do certain types of activities, I have to slow down. Because otherwise I miss certain aspects. I might say something. So it's there needs to be a balance between both of those. But yeah, that's pretty much about it, I would say. Yeah. I'd just be cautious, you guys. Like, trust your intuition, trust your gut. If a company feels right, if it feels legit, by all means, go for it. If you're reading reviews online, you see bad reviews, and it's just like, hey, people are in and out of the door, they don't pay you, whatever it may be. It's like, yeah, there's everybody, and this is just how it is with business, and it's something that I've had to accept because it's just how the game's played. When you're sharing testimonials, you're always going to share the best testimonials that you possibly can, because those are the testimonials that are proven to work. Like, those are like the perfect people. And that's the thing. Like, not everybody's going to be perfect. Not everybody's going to have those skills at the beginning. So, like, that's where I think some people can get lost and, like, hung up on some courses and or other aspects that you guys might be looking into, which it's completely understandable. It's just you have to understand that those people might have different expertise and experience than you do. It is useful, I would say, to take those courses and to buy some of those things, because you're going to learn a lot more in the process than you would just on your own. So having that structure does work for some people. Otherwise, you can do what I did, read books, meditate, self-inquire, and then the teacher will just kind of show up when the time is right. So it's something to consider. But other than that, I think that'll be it for today. So see you guys tomorrow, day 101. 101, baby, 101. And have a good day, evening, week, afternoon, whatever day, year, month, time. I don't know, dude. Just have a good day, and I'll talk with you guys in the next one.